My name is Jacob Breinholt. I'm 23 years old and I'm a PCC at Summit. I grew up in Gilbert, Arizona as the oldest of 6, which was a lot of fun. Always taking care of my younger siblings, taking them where they needed to go and that kind of thing. I met my wife in high school. We dated for a few years, and once we were both up here at BYU, we got married a few years ago, and I have a first little guy on the way in June, so excited for that next step in our lives. I've been a pre-med student at BYU for a while now, and I applied this last cycle. My plan is to attend the Mayo Clinic Ehrlich School of Medicine in Phoenix, Arizona. Growing up, I always wanted to be an architect or an engineer. I mean, even for my first year at college, to be honest, I planned on being an architect or becoming a structural engineer. I served a 2-year mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Guatemala. And while I was there, I met with a lot of people and families who really struggled with crippling medical conditions that inhibited their abilities to live their lives to the fullest. I realized that I wanted to do something where I could make a positive impact in the lives of those individuals, of people who had problems that inhibited their abilities to live their best lives and needed someone to help them become the best version of themselves. I think one of the things that I've learned about what it takes to provide that care in my time at Summit is that it really does take a village. It requires a team of people who are all dedicated to the success of an individual. And in medicine, it takes a group of people who are all dedicated to doing their best in their own individual roles to provide a patient with the best possible outcomes. I've always been an active person. I played soccer growing up, and so we love going outdoors, playing soccer, disc golf, things to take a break from the grind of work, school, and kind of take our minds off things. I want to pursue an education at the Mayo Clinic because I really want to work with innovators in the field and people who are going to push the boundaries of what we understand as medicine right now. I've thought a lot about what kind of physician I want to be, what specialty I'd like to go into, and my wife and I have had this plan for several years. She's studying to be a registered dietitian, and so we've always talked about opening a multi-specialty clinic where we have, be it registered dietitians, allergists, dermatology, family medicine, to really get a holistic approach to treating patients. I think if there were a tagline that I've learned from my time at Summit, it would probably be that it's all right to need to rely on others from time to time. If we try to do everything on our own, eventually we're going to run out of capacity. If we're willing to rely on other people for things that they may be better prepared than us for, we'll have a lot more success moving forward.